Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Dialer's Twi'lek Tactics. This is another Conquest video. We're doing Conquest Sector 3. Okay. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, it is getting more difficult. Like, at first, I thought this Conquest was going to be easier. No, I think this Conquest set is actually a hell of a lot harder. Let's dive right in. Okay. Alright, Sector 3. Again, like I said in the Sector 2 video, guys, you have to stay on top of the global feats. You need to do at least 3 of them a day if you're going to make it. So you got 14 days, you do 3 of them per day. It means you got 42 kills. As you see, I'm actually behind. At 3 a day, I am behind by 1 on both the Bounty Hunter kill feat and the Smuggler kill feat. Plus, I also... not quite behind on this Boba Fett and Fennec. You know, there's only 20, so you can get that pretty easily-ish. Although you do need Boba Fett to get these kills as well, so... they all stack on top of each other, but keep your global feats rolling, guys. 3 a day on those Smugglers and those Bounty Hunters. Alright, let's dive in. Sector 3. So I am done it. I do have to go back at the end and get some 3 stars, like you see there, 2... Han Solo's done. We'll get to that. That is actually quite the challenge. That was actually kind of interesting. Where else? I got a 2 there. I got to kill something here without bounty hunters. And then, yeah, 2 there. And that's it. Okay. So the feats. And there is a bug in these feats. But it's to our benefit. So, armor up. Gain defense up 40 times. You guys can get this done in 1 battle. I have a video that uploaded this morning on how to do this feat. It's very, very easy. It's Clone Wars Chewie, basically hit auto. So we'll go over that though. We'll go over the team. Attempt to inflict stagger 60 times. All right. So there's a couple things you can do here. So Krennic has an AOE stagger. Sabine has an AOE stagger, but just like in Conquest 7, 8, and 9, Kira has an AOE stagger, which will help you also, since you got to do smugglers anyway. You should be using the Kira led smuggler team to get this done. Win all 14 battles with Bad Batch. Okay, that means you have to take Omega, or actually no, you have to take Omega. You can't go in with 4, otherwise it won't count. Full squad, you need all 5. So even if you have her at gear level 1, just unlock her, throw her in there, and go find something you can beat with the 4 Bad Batch. Striking back, defeat 50 units with rebel fighter units. Alright, now this feat is bugged. I was getting kills contributing to this feat without using rebel fighters. Like a significant amount. I'd say about half of my kills were with non-rebel fighter units. I went into the boss fight at the end with Maul Mandalorians. Now that I come to think about it, there are a lot of rebel fighters in that team. I think if you kill rebel fighters, you're getting credit towards the feat. Aha, that's what it is. So defeat 50 units with rebel fighters or kill rebel fighters. I guarantee you that's what's going on there. Because I do believe when I noticed a big bump up in that feat, it was because I was killing... I thought I killed a Mon Mothma team somewhere in here. Maybe I'm lying. Maybe I lied. I would hate to be considered a liar, but... it is progressively looking like that is... nope, there they are right there. Okay, so I am not crazy. Because I know a bunch of these guys came back. So killing a bunch of these will count towards the feat. And killing these 3 down here... or I don't know if Lobot's rebel fighter, but definitely Rolo and Lando are rebel fighters. So keep that in mind, guys. And if you don't have a full Mon Mothma team, you're going to have to get creative. What else? We got to go over the other feats, and we got to go over the Han Solo battle at the end, because that one was not fun. Actually, you know what? It was kind of fun because it's definitely a puzzle. So in the middle, win with Cad Bane and Fennec Shan surviving, and then win without any bounty hunters. So very easy. So you got to put Fennec and Cad behind a Galactic Legend, and they have to survive, which is starting to get a little bit dicier. And now, Han Solo, win with Darth Vader surviving, which is actually harder than it seems. And then win without using any Jedi, Sith, Unaligned Force user in your squad, which basically means all the GLs, Jedi Training Rey, CLS, Asajj Ventress, Crew, Kylo. It's not fun. Not easy, but doable. Alright. Let's show you guys the teams that I used to most efficiently and effectively clear my way through Sector 3. Alright, so Sector 3, here we go. So here's obviously the Kira Smuggler team, which will also work towards the Stagger feat. Kira has the AoE Stagger. Use this team to also work toward your 40 Smuggler kills or wins. This team, Maul with the Mandalorians, if you have Maul. Sabine does have an AoE Stagger. So this team does have some decent survivability. I did find a couple teams that I was able to use it on to help progress towards the Stagger feat. I suppose if you have Lord Vader, you could even run Krennic in a team as you're progressing to also get AoE Stagger. So this team right here, okay. So here's a good one for you guys. If you want, I used this a couple times to get a 2-for-1. So I put Kira and Sabine, which are both light side, so you can keep them alive with Rey's lifeblood, under Rey, so then I could get off the 2 AoE staggers per fight. So keep that one in your back pocket as well. Mon Mothma, so you have to get 40 kills with Rebel fighters. I shouldn't say 40 kills, and you can also kill Rebel fighters to progress that feat. So you need good Rebel fighters. If you don't have good Rebel fighters, then you can do the old trick of hiding some of them under CLS or under a Galactic Legend and getting your kills the slow way. I was able to use this team on a couple nodes. We'll go back to the map and we'll show you which nodes I actually was using these to farm on. Bad Batch, you need 14 Bad Batch wins with a full squad, as I was saying. So you do need Omega. You can't get away with not having her. And then here is the Clone Wars Chewbacca team. As you saw in the video I posted this morning, if you haven't, I will put it as the video at the end that you can click on and look at. So, Clone Wars Chewie, if you didn't know, because you had to do this in the last Conquest set, his leader gives people defense up whenever they are damaged. And basically what I did was I picked a Phoenix node since they attack a lot. And I brought in Rey, because I just kept the lifeblood up on Kenobi. Just kept giving him lifeblood over and over and over again. Basically, he never got down to health. Old Ben has an AoE defense up, so you can get another 5 to 15 throughout the battle. And Barriss Offee also has a defense up on her AoE heal, so you can get 5 to 15 there. So very, very, very easy to get that feat in one battle, guys. You don't need, you don't even have to win. You can die. I just made sure that I did win at the end because I'm a completionist. Alright, so now for the rest of the sector, you're going to have a lot of space to use a lot of teams. So you can use Lord Vader if you've got him. Again, thinking about it now, I think I would replace Darth Vader with Krennic. You should all have a relic Krennic. If you have C, Krennic has an AoE stagger. You can work towards your stagger feat as you go with that team as well. Obviously, Supreme Leader Kylo Ren is going to help get you some 3-star wins. C is going to help get you some 3-star wins, and the same with JMK and JML, right? So use your GLs. Now, for the middle boss, the mini boss, you need Cad Bane and Fennec to survive. So what I did was I brought in Kylo with 2 tanks. Obviously, Kylo Ren is going to auto taunt, so give you a little bit of breathing room so they can't go right after your Fennec. And then stun. Who did I stun? I had to stun Wrecker first because it's a full team of Bad Batch and Wreckers are going to start with taunt. But then I was able to control the match, and I don't think Fennec even got touched. Now, the boss. The boss. Okay, so the boss node, you have to leave Han Solo up till last. You can't kill him, but he is going to kill himself, so there's a little bit of a time crunch element. He's going to be progressively stealing 25% of his max health per turn. So, Darth Vader surviving, it's actually a lot trickier. At first, I just threw in Lord Vader, Empire, but there's so much dots going out there that Han Solo inevitably just dies. The first time it happened, I didn't read the kit. I was quite shocked. When all of a sudden he died, I went, yay, and then it said, you were defeated, and I cried. So this was the team that I eventually got to work. Obviously no AoE from Darth Vader. I think I just isolated Chupio and then just did the work, right? You don't have to have all 5 surviving. You just need Darth Vader to survive, which is, you know, you can lose Scion, it'll heal Darth Vader. You can lose some people, but this was the team that I got it done with. And then kill Han Solo, or don't kill Han Solo without a GL. So I tried Mon Mothma. I tried using some consumables. Mon Mothma didn't work. Even though I sped up my Mon Mothma lightning fast, I sped up my Cara Dune lightning fast. I thought, hey, this Conquest wants to use Rebel Fighters. Perhaps that's what you can use against Han Solo at the end. Nope, totally obliterated. The whole team completely obliterated, even with the fastest mods I could put on them before they even took a turn. So then I thought, okay, well, you know, you can't bring in Sith, because I was like, Han Solo's going to stun somebody off the beginning, and we got to get rid of that stun. We got to kind of nullify their strengths. So I thought, well, you know what, they can just tee off on some Night Sisters. They're just going to come back, and it's going to fuel my Oldaka. So the first time I tried it, I used Asajj Ventress, and I beat it. Barely. You know, Han Solo was hanging on by just a sliver of red health. But Asajj Ventress is an unaligned Force user. So then I threw Tully in there, and I got it the second time. It was quite sweet. I will post a video up for showing that fight at the same time I post this Conquest video. So stay tuned. Be on the lookout for 2 videos from me. So these are all the teams that I used in Sector 3. So mini boss, Fennec and Cad have to stay alive. For the final boss, Darth Vader has to stay alive. And Han Solo has to stay alive. And then with no GLs, no Sith, no Jedi, no online Force users, I used Night Sisters. It worked quite well, but I also needed... I chalk up a lot of my victory to one specific disc, and I'll show you guys that when we go back to the board. And then obviously the GLs, use them to progress through the zone. This for the defense up, this Chewie team. Obviously you need 14 kills with Bad Batch. You need a lot of kills with Rebel Fighters, and you can kill Rebel Fighters. And then this team I found really effective for getting a lot of staggers. You know, 2 for 1 each battle. This team can get you some staggers, and always, of course, the Kira team with the Smuggler team will get you some staggers and progress towards the 40 Smuggler wins. All right, so that's a mouthful. Let's go back to the board real quick, and I'm going to show you exactly what disc I felt was pivotal to me succeeding to kill the boss, Han Solo. So, or should I say not kill the boss. Perseverance. Allied units calls themselves to assist whenever they use an ability. So basically you're going to attack twice. I found this really nice. So I did buy the big Conquest pass this morning. So full disclosure, I have all of the passes. Because this Conquest set feels like it is... You have a far higher risk of timing out. Because this, you know, you got to do so many bounty hunter kills, fights. You know, you got to use so many smugglers. There's so much. Now, it's only day 3, and I'm done Sector 3. So there's probably more time, but I just feel more pressure this time. So I did buy the pass for the extra stamina increase and the extra energy regen. Not condoning it. Not saying you guys should go do that. I'm just letting you know that I did it. So the rest of the discs that I used through Sector 3, I actually didn't use Perseverance. I had this one and this one equipped. And you notice no energy cost to swap out discs. I find that that is also very, very nice and appealing of buying the pass. Because I swapped out a lot of discs testing in Sector 3. So Amplified Agony obviously put debuffs down. I took those off against the Han fight. You do not want to be putting down dots on Han. He will die on his own and you will lose. Power, always nice. Evasive Technique, I don't know if it's really that effective, but I figure extra turn meter, why not? And then a green power, very nice. Protection Recovery, I like it. Caustic Emissions, oh wait, no. So I was saying this one, whenever an ally inflicts a debuff on enemy, deal... Yeah, so this one's also... This is why these two are off, because this will kill Han Solo. Amplified Agony, and then Caustic Emissions. And then Unstable Decelerator, whenever an ally deals an enemy to that enemy loses 6.5% turn meter. Love it. Alright, so there's my discs. Oh boy. All right. So yes, it is getting much, much harder. I spent, here's how much energy I spent. Look at, I spent all the 50s, all the 100s, and then one 200 crystal refresh testing today. You're welcome. All right, guys. I hope this at least makes the Conquest grind less painful for you. Don't do what I did. Watch the video. Don't kill Han. Go watch my Night Sister not kills Han video. I'm gonna keep screwing that up, and then come back for Sector 4 video, which I don't know if I'm gonna have out tomorrow because now I'm behind. At the end of yesterday, I was already into Sector 3. Today, I have made 0 progress on Sector 4. I'm just starting and that's with using 150, 450, 650 crystal refreshes. The grind is real. All right. Please leave a like. Please subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. I hope this helped you. Come back again for more. I love you all. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers. Peace. Bye-bye.